Hi everyone, welcome back to Area Blog once again. So in this video we are going to learn about errors in Python and why we are going to run this because even the best programmer makes mistake, and in Python error are inevitable, and but understanding them is key to writing a better code. So in this video we'll learn about syntax error and runtime errors, two common types of error in Python. So first question is, what is an error, right? So an error occurs when Python encounter a problem that say it cannot handle. Error stop the program from running until it will be fixed, right? So the first one is we are going to look at here the syntax error. So what we'll say, we'll create a file error.py so that we can better understand error.py. So let me rename this error.py, right? So syntax error happen when Python cannot understand your code because the rules of Python are violated. So rules of Python are violated means. So let me explain this with a example. Suppose you have written if 5 is greater than 2, and then you came here as type print, and you print that is 5 is greater than 2, right? So whenever you will run this, it will give you error because we are missing the colon here, right? So let me add the colon here. See, so the error is gone, and when we'll run this, let me run this first. Python, that is error.py. See, it say 5 is greater than 2, so there is a typo, right? Now, so Python checks syntax before running the program. So these error are caught immediately. Now there is a another kind of error, that is runtime error. So runtime error happen when the while the program is running. So suppose you have written a program and you are running it, and then you got the error. So that is called the runtime error, and the code syntax is correct, but sometime it goes wrong during the execution, and you made mistake like by knowingly or unknowingly. So let me show you what is the runtime errors. What we'll do, we'll declare num, and we'll take input, that is input, right? And we'll say enter a number, right? And we forgot to add equals to here, right? We are taking an input from a user. Now what we'll do, we'll type print, and then we'll do 10 divide by number, right? So we are dividing 10. So 10 is divided by number, right? Whatever the value is user is going to enter, right? So let me run it, and it say enter a number. So suppose if a user enter 0, so I've entered 0 here, and let me run this. So it say 0 division error. So these error are only detected when problematic code run, right? So there are common runtime error. The first one is, that is, zero division error, dividing by zero; name error, user defined variable; type error, wrong data type operations; index error, accessing invalid list index; value error basically. So invalid value conversion. So best way to avoid errors in Python. So the first one is like you have to always check syntax before running. So whenever you are writing a code, you must have to check the syntax, right? Use meaningful variable name, so that will not going to be confusing, and you will not forget like where you are using it and why you are using it. Also validate user input, what user have entered. Like suppose I've entered 0 here, so before going to this, it say you cannot enter 0, right? That is called validating user input. And there is a another thing that is called try and except block to handle runtime error. So today we learn about syntax and runtime error, how to identify them, how to handle runtime error gracefully using try except, right? So if you found this video helpful, subscribe for more Python tutorials and share with your friend. In the next video, we're going to learn about exception handling in Python. See you into the next one. Thank you.